Alright, so I'm installing the battle version dual caliper kit for SC300, 400, or soarer. I've got the passenger side done so far. Looks pretty good, everything fits good. It says to weld it on because it may twist. But I just want to test it on the car first with driving, and then I'm going to weld it on, see if everything fits right, nothing like hits, especially up in here. But I'm going to show you guys how to put on the other side. Alright, first I'm going to take this wheel off real quick. Spacer. So I got to take that off as well. Alright, now that the wheel and the spacer's off, time to take the caliper off and get started. Alright, so up behind the brake caliper, there's two 17mm bolts. This one on the bottom, one right here on the top. Take that off and you slide the rotor out. Gotta make sure your handbrake's disengaged so it's not holding the rotor on there. Or if it's still stuck on there, bang it out with a hammer, it should pop off. Alright, so I'm gonna get these loose real quick. Alright, now I got both bolts out. Use a hanger to put this on here. I'm just placing it on top of the sway bar. And it'll hold it just fine. This came off a lot easier than I thought it would. Part of this, you don't have to do this, but I'm getting rid of my stock handbrake because my pads are all worn. And I don't ever really use it anymore because I have a Hydro right now, but I have it set up inline. I'm switching to this dual caliper right now. But I'm going to go ahead and pop these old pads off and the spring, get everything out of here, and we'll get to the next step. Alright, the next step is, on the other side too, mine were kind of seized on there, the dust shield. You have to cut this off. You won't be able to use it anymore with the dual caliper on there. So, just go ahead and start cutting. As I mentioned before, also make sure you wear some safety glasses, because this shit hurts to get in your eye. Now have that off. Make sure you, whatever metal's kind of poking out, get it to tuck away, because I've been cut up pretty bad by this sometimes. Alright, but after you have that done, get a grinding wheel. This area right here that the caliper, like the stock caliper, connects to, this has to be grinded down flat so that the dual caliper can kind of sit on here, so like a upside down U. It's got to lay on here so the other caliper can come on this side. So to get to grinding that flat, it's gonna take a couple tries to get it to fit right. I just do it till it fits. I don't try and get it like an even surface, but you can if you want. But let's get the grinding. Main thing is you just want to, right behind the it's like the flat surface right here. You just want to start there, start working your way back till you got enough room to fit that bracket in there. Alright, let's try and see if all these holes line up, top and bottom. Bottom is perfect, but the top still just needs to go down a little bit more, so I'm going to get some more material out of it. Alright, now let's see if this actually fits on. So I gotta get it more flat in the back because it won't sit completely down. So hopefully this is the last one. Alright, so this looks like it's it. I'm gonna grab the other caliper, show you how to bolt it onto the other side, and we'll slide this on there and get the main caliper on, and we'll show you what it looks like. So I have my second set of calipers. The hardware that it comes with, it'll come with double this, but I've already installed on the other side. So I guess per side it's 4 washers. Each of these bolts needs to have a washer on it. The side the stock caliper goes on to like the bracket that was already there. You don't need these. So the normal one just bolts on there with the washer and a nut like normal. But then on the side that you're adding the new caliper, these go into place because the bracket goes behind here. So these basically act as this. So it's just basically a gigantic washer to space it out. These also need to have a just the normal washer that it comes with as well on it. But now let's get the new caliper on the bracket, and then we'll install it. Alright, so like so, goes bolt, washer, bracket, the golden like big washer, I guess, top and bottom. And you're gonna wanna set it on here. If you need to keep cutting out the dust shield, if you ended up cutting it off like me, you need to keep making more room, just go ahead and do that. It'll help out. But then let's get this bracket installed, and don't put everything down too tight. Gotta make sure everything like fits. It's better to test fit a million times and have it fit and have to keep recutting stuff. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, then you just want to double check, make sure everything fits good. This all fits kind of snug. Everything's not like fully tying down yet, so it's not going to fit exactly how it's supposed to. But this is all what it looks like. So the washers on that side, and just the stock mounts on this side. Let's go ahead and throw the rotor on. Look at the final picture, and that should be it. Alright, so once you have the stock caliper off, you don't got to take off the other one from the bracket because it's just sitting on the bracket. And take the rotor, put it on here. Another trick to keep the rotor still is take a lug or 2 lug nuts. Get it on as top and bottom as you can. Or else it's going to be difficult trying to get both calipers on. Alright, so rotor's on there. Take the caliper, get your brake pads apart so it'll fit on there. Alright, and then once you have everything aligned with the bolts in there, go ahead and throw the other caliper on. Alright, so I had a problem with that pad trying to get back in, but now I got it on. Got enough room to fit this on here. And you're gonna want to line it up. Alright, so once you finish it, it should be what it looks like. Make sure when you buy your extra set, you like swap whatever caliper will go on the other side goes on this side, so you have the bleeder valve on top, or else you'll just have a problem bleeding it. I don't have any of the lines or anything ran right now because my car currently doesn't have a motor in it. So I can't drive it and test everything, so I'm going to wait till I finish rebuilding my motor, put it back in the car, I'll put lines, and I'll probably make another video on that. But here's the driver's side. And here's the passenger side. It's a pretty easy install. It's mostly all just hand tools. The only thing you really need is a grinder and a cutoff wheel if your dust shield doesn't want to come off. But besides that, pretty easy. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. Peace.